It is summertime, and it's getting harder to catch really big bass. Yes, it is getting harder to catch really, really big fish. One thing you can catch big fish on is Good morning, guys and girls. June 15. We're looking at Colossians 1:13. I love this one. God has freed us from the power of darkness. The power of darkness, obviously, that's the devil. God has freed us from the power of darkness, and He has brought it into the kingdom of His dear Son. He has brought us into the kingdom of His dear Son, Jesus. By the way, if you're not subscribed to the Catch of the Day channel, hit that subscribe button right now. You know, this channel has grown pretty well, but we're sort of in a little lull right now, so some of you might want to share today's devotional with about 8 or 10 of your friends and ask them to subscribe to the Catch of the Day channel, because it will change their life. We've grown up there pretty good, but 17,000, in a little over a year. We started in this channel in April of last year, so it's done well. But the great thing about it is so many of us, including me, have drawn closer to God. And I think that this channel and doing these devotionals every morning has helped me probably more than it has anybody in the world, especially what we've had to go through in the last couple, 2 or 3 months. And it's just made me realize how big and how powerful our God really is. Here's what I wrote about that. Bass feed at night. In fact, really big bass become all but impossible to catch during the daylight hours. Many big bass are hard to catch at daytime. A lot of them will get in just in one spot and stay all day long. During the wintertime, the bass move around a lot more than they do in the summer. Absolutely no doubt about it. We didn't believe that for years, but we've learned that now that we have locators where we can see them. Although darkness is our friend when it comes to fishing, early in the morning, late in the evening, a little bit of cloud cover like we've got today, little storms running around, and might come a little thunder boomer, might not. It's sort of the summertime when that heat gets up in the afternoon. No telling what might happen. God equates darkness with Satan and his fallen angel demons. The demons that Satan has worshiping him and following him, creating havoc here on earth with Christians and non-Christians alike, were actually angels at one time. God kicked them out of heaven because the devil was trying to be God. Be careful that you don't try to be God, because that's what happened to the devil. God has even allowed Satan to have awesome worldly power here on earth. The devil's power may be greater now in the United States of America than at any other time. And I know a lot of you agree with me now that the devil's power may be greater now in the United States of America than at any other time. The devil has many people worshiping him by their actions here in the United States. Many of them are in real high positions all across the United States. Many of them run big companies, run big entities. Many of them are billionaires. Many of them are elected officials. And the devil is controlling their life. The devil is controlling their life. He's rewarding a lot of them for it in a big way. He obviously tried to tempt Jesus and reward Jesus in a big way. Jesus didn't need that. A lot of people are worshiping Satan by the way they live, by the way they run their lives, by the way they run their companies, and the way a lot of them are trying to run the United States. But can I give you a little positive news on that? I just got to throw this in because I wrote this book in 2005, and that statement was true in 2005. This is 2021, so 16 years later, God is still in control. God is still on the throne. God has still kept America beautiful, America great, and America the best place in the world to live. You don't see people crashing through the borders in these other countries trying to go in there, do you? They're coming to America for one reason. It's the greatest place in the world. Now I realize a lot of them are coming here to sell drugs and get gangs and rob and steal and stuff like that, but the majority of them are just coming here because America is such a great country. If you're saved as a Christian who claims Jesus as your Lord, this is the good part. If you're saved as a Christian who claims Jesus Christ as your Lord, you're set apart. You're no longer held captive to the devil's power. The devil can't make you do anything. That old statement, the devil made me do it, If you're a Christian, he can't. Satan will still cause problems in your life, but Jesus will never let these destroy you. Can you hear me? Whatever problems you have in your life, health-wise, financial, family-wise, addictions, job-wise, money, it doesn't matter. Whatever problems you have, Jesus will never let those destroy you. Instead, God will use those difficulties to strengthen you, to make you stronger, to make you more powerful. God's done that with me. God's done that with me. Not physically any stronger. In fact, as a matter, I'm probably getting a little weaker all the time. But He certainly made me a lot stronger. Here's our tip for this week, and it's a good one too, because this time of the year, as I said, it becomes harder to catch big fish. Really big poppers, topwater bait, catch few fish other than really big bass. You can throw a big topwater bait a lot right now and not catch much fish. That's why the little small poppers work so good. You can throw a really big topwater bait and you're not going to catch much, but if you catch one, it's going to be a big one. Now, I mentioned in this right here an old-timey bait, a Cordell pencil popper. That rascal is about that long. And if you catch one on it, it's going to be a hog. So, that's an old-timey bait. Might be a bait that we might bring back with Lucky Strike. You never know. We're looking at a lot of old baits that are really, really great baits that are not available nowadays. And, you know, we're building most of Lucky Strike baits right here in America, like the American Original and the Red Man spinnerbait we're getting ready to bring back sometime here pretty soon. We're working on that bait, tweaking it, making it. It won't be exactly like the original, but it'll have all the qualities that the original had that caused me to win a couple of BASS Angler of the Year titles with it. So it's going to be an awesome bait once we have it. A nice hook on it and everything. I just can't. I had 4 of them. I've got 4 of them. I think I've still got a couple left. My buddy Jeff Shaw took one, and I think Boyd Walker got one too. I told him, I said, no, go ahead and keep it, Boyd. They didn't either one of them steal it. They got it with my permission. How do you turn down friends like Boyd and Jeff? How do you do that anyway? But I want to get me some more. I'll have some more pretty quick. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great day today. It's getting hot in the afternoons. It's still got some of these cool nights, so it's not too bad. Still have a lot of cloud cover rolling around early in the morning and, again, late in the afternoon generally. But it's summertime in America. Go out there and have you a great day. And remember, I sure do love you.